If you're using broad phrase and exact match campaigns the same exact way, you're pretty much just handing Amazon a blank check and telling them to cash it. And that's not what you want to do. You want to understand what each one does, which one is the best, depending on the situation. And first, we're focusing on broad match. That's one all the way to the left, right? And this is discovery, right? This is where you can put in running shoes and it's going to change it around and try to find the best keywords for you. It's great for research. Is going to be broad match. So reaching the widest audience includes synonyms, misspellings, related searches in any order. So if you type in running shoes, it might run a campaign and target somebody that says running show and forget the E, right? Or running shoes, running shoe. Or running shoes blue. Or running shoes for boys. It adds on these extra keywords off of the main keyword. So it's a lot more broad and you can get seen a lot more. Phrase match. This one's kind of like in the middle. This one's the most confusing for most sellers, and it targets a specific intent. Core phrase must appear in order with words before or after my reach. So it's similar to broad. It's just not as crazy. It's more structured. And then exact is the most structured. So if you run a keyword for running shoes, it's only going to show up when somebody types in running shoes. If somebody types in running shoe, it doesn't show up. They have to type in running shoes, right? So it's super duper specific. Phrase is in the middle, a little structured. And then broad is like not structured at all. It's to get in front of as many people as possible, right? So those are going to be the three different ones. And you want to see, okay, if you're getting in front of as many people as possible, you might be spending more money, right? Keep that in mind. And it depends, of course. So what's the widest reach? And it's obviously going to be broad. Is going to be the widest reach. And that's the broad match. When you're going to use it is when you're doing keyword discovery. You're trying to find new keywords. You're trying to get seen. You're launching a new product. A new product, you don't really know what keywords work. So you're going to be launching a new product and doing broad match. There's pros and cons. You get tons of traffic, right? Hidden keywords. It's simple, super easy. But the cons is long term, it might not be the best play, right? Because you keep targeting all these random keywords and it gets to the point where you're like, we kind of are targeting the same keywords over and over again. So what are we going to do now? Phrase match, what it is, it's the balance between the two. Running shoes, we'll do running shoes. Like I said, running shoes for men. And it's more structured for sure. Matches queries with your exact phrase in order with other words before and after. So if you put running shoes, then it can put blue running shoes, but it won't move around the word running shoes itself. Again, a little bit more confusing. This is good for scaling success. If you know there's like a certain keyword that works, you can kind of test other keywords on top of it. And this is going to be where phrase stands out. And of course, exact match, which is my favorite. It may be more expensive depending on the situation, what product you're selling. But exact match is what it is. You type in running shoes and the customer sees it for running shoe. Running shoes. It's going to be the same exact keyword. When you're going to pretty much usually what you do is you run broad match. You find what keywords work the best. And then once you find a good keyword, you're going to pretty much put it in its own exact match campaign, right? Because you already know it's great. You already know it has high intent. It's a top performer. So you're going to put it in its own campaign. You can also target your own keyword, right? So if you sell pretty much tennis balls, I know Wilson is a big brand name. You could pretty much be targeting Wilson if that's your brand name. So that way people don't show up for your brand name. And you kind of go over here the pros and cons. Obviously, it is going to be a little bit more expensive because it's so targeted and so specific. But this is my example of a little bit of a breakdown, and it's going to be the exact. The exact is my favorite, right? It's best for ASINs over 6 months. So if you've been running ads for 6 months, you should have enough data to run a really good exact match campaign. And it's going to help you maximize profit, protect, and load. I wouldn't do exact match right in the beginning, right? If you do, you are going to start with a very, very low cost per click, and it's probably not going to spend as much. But that's the gist on the difference between broad, exact, and phrase with images to help you succeed on Amazon. We are Amazon experts as well as advertising experts. And if you do need help, there's a link right in the description to contact us or schedule a call. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO, signing out.